Hello, I have had another request for this speech to be immortalized. So here we go. Here's the blood sugar speech and why sugar is the worst thing you can eat. So you have your breakfast, you get your low fat skim milk and your low fat cereal and your orange juice, right? And all that sugar just goes straight into your bloodstream and shoots up the glucose, especially if you had a donut with it. And so you got all this glucose in your bloodstream, which is soaking up all the oxygen and will possibly send you into a coma if it gets too high, if you're already diabetic. And so the body goes into emergency mode, and the pancreas squirts out a bunch of insulin, which is a massive battering ram of a molecule, and it physically pummels the glucose through the blood vessel walls out of the bloodstream and into the muscles. And that saves your life one way. But the problem with that is that huge battering ram, sledgehammer, has damaged the muscle, the wall of the blood vessel, and so it creates scar tissue, which does a couple of things. It hardens the arteries, leading to arteriosclerosis and arteriosclerosis, as well as that it creates little bumps and rough spots, which plaque and cholesterol in the blood attach to, and eventually create blockages in the blood vessels. So this leads eventually to stroke and heart attack, and it's just a really bad thing, obviously. And on top of that, that glucose is like little glass shards to the kidney, because the kidney filters all of the blood, all of the impurities out of the blood, sends it to the urine so you can pee it out and not have it kill you. Well, that glucose molecule is a sharp molecule and it hurts the kidney. And that is one of the leading causes for kidney failure, is high sugar diet over time. The other side of this, but wait, there's more. That's not all. The other side of this is that once the blood sugar gets too low, because you got all this insulin out there and it just is out of control, it's willy-nilly, it drives down the glucose to dangerously low levels, and we get hangry and cranky and need a nap and want more sugar. And so what happens when we don't eat more sugar, which hopefully we don't, probably before you get to that point where you realize you want sugar, the liver is already in emergency mode. It has already gone into glycolysis and has started harvesting a little bit of every little piece of muscle in your body for the glucose that's in the muscle, because it needs to get it back so that you don't die from low blood sugar. So it goes, and it takes it from everything, from the heart muscle, from the smooth muscle and the digestive system, from the muscle layer between the organs, from the muscles that help you breathe, the muscles that help you swallow. All of those muscles get eaten away just a little bit every time your blood sugar gets too low. And on top of that, the liver, being stressed out, becomes inflamed and starts to create LDL and VLDL cholesterol, which are the bad cholesterol. And those are the ones that your doctor says, oh, your cholesterol is too high. That's what you don't want a lot of. And that's what you get, unfortunately, every time your blood sugar goes up and then crashes down. So not only are you in a bad mood, but you're also losing muscle mass in places where you can't afford to lose muscle mass. So I think that's pretty much my speech on why eating a lot of sugar leads to type 2 diabetes, abdominal obesity, high cholesterol, hardening of the arteries, strokes, and heart attacks. So the next time somebody offers you a low-fat or no-fat, high-sugar health food, air quotes, just say no.